Hey guys, this is kind of a impromptu live stream here. I thought about doing this topic a while back, but I just figured I'd go live with it. I figured it's a better live chat subject. So, like I said, this has been impromptu. I haven't really done a live stream for a while, so I figured I'd come on and do live stream. Work's been crazy, as you guys can guess. So that's why content's been a little bit slow lately. But I do have a couple of different watches coming in. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing that glycine, that Goldeneye, the combat sub. But basically, I just wanted to, hey, what's up, Ivan? This kind of, like I said, this is kind of an impromptu live stream. I thought about doing an actual video topic on it, Ivan, and I figured a live stream would be better. But I feel like, as most of us are car guys, as also watch guys, I do miss my Mustang. I had an '07 GT, by the way. Just a little bit of history behind the Mustang thing. I had my first car was a '65 coupe. Then I went, hey, what's up, Mike? My first car was a '65 coupe. It was the notchback. It was that almost like that Pepsi Blue, and that was a fun car. I do miss that car. Then I went to a '98 Mustang. Then I went to an '03 Mustang, and I had the '07, which was my funnest one. The '07, I had cams, had everything done to it except for a blower, really, and that was a fun car. That car ran like 12s for a street car. It was pretty fast for what I had done to it. I took it to track, had a bunch of fun track times, track days, all that kind of stuff. And I do kind of miss that. I do kind of miss the Mustang, and I didn't really have a daily driver, so whenever I wanted to get something done to it, I had to leave it in the shop, and I had to bum a ride or whatever. But now I got a decent little car. I got a little '09 Impala, which is nothing crazy to write home about, but it's a gas saver. And I've also been thinking about a Rolex. As you know, I've been looking at the Explorer. Though I was weighing the benefits. You guys might be able to help me out here too. The benefits and the losses on each. Of course, a car is going to depreciate, and watches are not meant as an investment. All right, I appreciate you stopping in, man. Like I said, just kind of an impromptu live stream. But weighing the benefits and outweighing the benefits, of course, like I said, watches aren't meant as an investment. But I do know with the Rolex, with the Explorer, I won't lose money on it. So that's one good thing about it, about the Explorer, is that I wouldn't lose money on it. I would definitely go with brand new, of course. And I do have ways of getting one. I know they're not impossible to get. So that's the one I figure I'm going to aim for, and it's a great everyday piece. And as far as owning the car, having a second car, of course, you got the insurance cost. You have monthly insurance rate on top of the insurance for the car I have now, and then you also have the service costs. Your oil changes, everything like that. But then again, you also have the fun of going to, you guys know, going to car meets, meeting other car guys, car girls, whatever, having fun at the car meets, the car shows, everything like that. If Dane checks in, he'll know what I'm talking about. He's got a nice saline Mustang Cobra. But like I said, I was just contemplating between the two. I know it's kind of first world problems, right? But I figured maybe you guys will let me know what do you guys think? Have you guys ever been in that dilemma before, where you thought about buying a Rolex, or you thought about buying a car? Because these are kind of luxuries that we don't really need, but they're just stuff that we really do kind of want, I guess you could say. And I'm lucky, whereas I have no kids or anything like that, so I have a little more expendable income than some people would. So I figure I can get the stuff while I can before I get married and all that stuff. And the girlfriend luckily appreciates it, appreciates my hobbies, and she doesn't really give me too much crap. But like I said, with the Rolex, it retails about 6,500. I think it's the Explorer costs. I could use that 6,500, the '05, the '09 Mustangs, or I can get one for around I would say 4 to 8 grand or so, somewhere around there. Now my old roommate, he runs a car lot, so he can get me the Oxford price one. Like I said, as far as daily driving goes, it's not too bad because I have the Impala now also as paid for, so it's a '09. But like I said, I was just weighing the benefits and outweighing the benefits. The Rolex, like I said, would be the one-time cost. I mean, you don't have to pay. Well, it would be smart to put it in more time, but you don't really have to pay that monthly insurance cost on the Rolex. You just have to pay the service cost every 3-4 years, and I think that's close to $1,000. So it kind of adds up to the same point of the car. But I feel like the benefits of the Rolex are better because, like I said, at least with the Rolex, I wouldn't lose money. Whereas a car, as we know, it tanks. Even like I said, the '05, the '09s now, like I used to have, those have tanked way, way, way compared to what they used to be. Especially once the newer 50s came out. I could also go for a new Mustang because I could use that 6, 7 grand to put down on a brand new Mustang. But then you're talking car payments. You're talking, of course, the insurance on top of car payments, and you're talking about 39 grand. Thanks, Dane. What I actually just mentioned you earlier. What would you do? Like I said, more than likely I'm going to go for the Rolex because I feel like it's the smarter move. But as I mentioned earlier, I feel like a lot of us are car guys, which I know you're a car guy, and I do miss my Mustang, so I probably eventually will get one. But I was just weighing and outweighing the benefits of having both or owning both. So I may eventually get both. I may eventually get the Rolex and then get the Mustang. More than likely, I'm going to get the Rolex first because, like I said, it makes the most sense right now, and I feel like I would get it. It would benefit more as far as servicing costs and all that. Like I mentioned before, the benefits of the Rolex outweigh the benefits of having the Mustang. But then again, like I said, you can't replace that fun that you have when you go to a car meets. You go take it to the track. You have fun at the track. I do miss going to the track. We used to go to Darlington Driveway, and we would drag race and everything. Car club and everything. And that was kind of fun. And like I said, the old Mustang I had pretty much everything done to it except for a blower, and it was a fun little car. I was getting close to putting a blower on it. Then it blew a valve in the head. Of course, aluminum heads aren't cheap, so I ended up getting rid of it. Unfortunately, just like a hobby, we learn. We live and we learn. But it's still fun nonetheless. Tennessee Mike votes the Rolex, which like I said, more than likely that's the way I'm leaning. And I'm still thinking the 39 Explorer will be the best overall. The 42, believe it or not, the Polar has actually been intriguing me a lot lately again too. But it's a little bit more expensive. But then again, like I said, it's between the 39 Explorer, the 42 Polar, and probably the 39 White Dow OP, which it's between those three for my first Rolex. More than likely, I'm going to lean towards the Explorer one. And Dane, like I was saying, for the Mustang, I would probably go '05 to '09. For the What's Up Jacks watches the EDC. Yeah, that's what I said. The Rolex will retain its value, which of course the car will depreciate as we know, unless it buy like a collector's car or something like that. But we know those are anything's way up there. But Dane, what I was saying, though, would be a '05 to '09, which is what I had before. I had a '07 GT, and I could probably pick one of those up for about 4 to 6 or 7 grand, probably. Yeah, I know it's not a good unit, but I do kind of miss mine, and I had fun with it. I really did have fun with that one, Dane. Like I said, I had everything done to it, cams and all that. And yeah, Mike, you're right. You can get 4 to 6 Zelos on that. But Dax watches an EDC. Yeah, you're definitely right on that. The Rolex will definitely retain the value. I could put that 6,500 in the Explorer, and if I needed to later down the road, I hope I wouldn't. But if I needed to, I could sell that Rolex for that probably about that same 6,500 that I put into it, maybe a little bit less. Whereas the Mustang, I would probably lose money on it again. But have you guys ever been in that kind of dilemma? Like I said, I know a lot of us watch guys or us car guys, and they're both expensive hobbies. They're not cheap hobbies. Neither one of them are. As they're both kind of luxury hobbies. Have you guys been in that? Dane says he would definitely get the Mustang because you get more utility out of the car. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like I said, it'd be my second car, Dane, because I have a '09 Impala as a daily driver, a gas saver. So gas costs and all that wouldn't be that bad for me on the Mustang. I wouldn't worry about that too much because it wouldn't be a daily driver. So that's basically what that would boil down to. And like I said, if I had it in the shop, whatever, then I wouldn't have to worry about it because I have the Impala as well. Getting stuff onto it and everything. I do, like I said, I do miss that car. And my old roommate he is a car dealer and he can get auction cars, so I can get a pretty decent deal on it. You haven't been in the fun car. Yeah, your 2000 is nice, Dane. That's definitely a keeper. You got to pass down to your daughters. Your daughter, 20-year-old Subaru. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Mike. Like I said, I've got an '09 Impala. It's got like 100,000 miles on it. It gets me from point A to point B fine. So like I said, more than likely, I'd probably definitely go with the Rolex. I just figured get you guys' opinion and see if you guys have ever been in that dilemma before on buying it, because the Rolex is basically a really good down payment on a brand new Mustang. Oh, they're not getting the so well. You could pass that saline down to me then, Dane, if you want. But I'll take good care of it for you. But no, they're like I said, the Rolex that 6,500 7 grand is definitely a lot of money for a lot. It's a lot of money for me, and I was weighing and outweighing the benefits. Like I said, I make one big purchase a year. Okay, nice. What production number is that, Dane? Is that a limited edition? Because it's the actual Sailing Cobra, right? I don't know if you saw earlier. By the way, I'm wearing the gold now. Like I said, this is kind of impromptu, so I didn't really expect too many people to join in, but people can catch me later in the comments. Let me know what you think down there in the comments, because like I said, just kind of impromptu. I've been kind of busy with work and everything. I actually been getting in a lot of overtime too, so that's been good. I haven't done a live stream for a little while, so I figured I would do a live stream. But yeah, Dane, what number is your sale? Is yours a limited edition, Dane? I could also go that route as well. I could go 99 to '04, sailing your Roush or something like that, but not for that price range, of course. 282, okay. Yeah, because I could get an older 99 to '04. I could even get a '03 to '04 Cobra, probably for that 7 to 8 grand would be a good payment towards the '03 to '04. This is true. This is true. So what's your vote, Dane? I know Mike's vote is the Rolex. Is yours the Rolex or the Mustang? I do have a. Well, I don't know if you can see that, but I do have a Mustang tattoo, guys, with red, white, and blue on there. One of two the way it was built. Nice. So yours is even more rare. I've always called it saline. I don't know why. This is what I've always called it. But yeah, just thought I'd throw that out there. Like I said, figured it'd be a decent topic. I know it is kind of clickbaity, but like I said, I feel like a lot of people are in the same boat as me. Like if they're both into both hobbies and neither are cheap, it's just they're in that dilemma where they're thinking, either a new toy car or they're thinking another expensive watch like a Rolex or something like that. I just feel like the Rolex will probably be the better way to go, at least for now, because like I said, at least I won't lose money on it. And like I said, I do have a lot of history with Mustang. I mean, I've got the tattoo on my arm with the American flag going through it. So, but anyways, guys, like I said, I figure I'd just throw that out there, just do a quick little live stream. I gotta get ready for work here in a little bit, and I appreciate you guys for coming on. Dane, Mike, Ivan, appreciate you guys, and anybody catching this later. Like I said, feel free to comment down below. Let me know which way would you go. Would you go with the Mustang, have fun with it, take it to track toy car, or take it to car shows on the weekend, cars, coffee, that kind of thing? Or would you go for the new Rolex, the kind of, I guess you could say, the sensible place to put your money out of these two? But anyways, guys, let me know down in the comments. I will catch you guys later.